uniforms with white numerals. The SOU on the front. Oregon Tech has Oregon and Tech on it, and SOU has some red. Tip is controlled by Oregon Tech. Joel Yellow Owl in the front court has the ball. Get it out to Weber, over to Mitch Fink, and now to Yellow Owl way out on top. Joel on the dribble. Joel holds it. Now he goes out to Mitch Fink. Mitch Fink drives, foul line. His shot partially blocked. Picked out of the air by Southern Oregon's Tate Hoffman. He gets the ball ahead to Tristan Holmes. Holmes is going to drive down, lean in, put it up, roll it home. Nice move by Tristan Holmes, the sophomore out of North Bedford High School for SOU, and they lead 2-0. Fake to the front court, gives it up to Yellow Owl. Now they give it to Halder. His jump shot from 15 is good, and we're tied at 2. Out of the back court comes Tristan Holmes. Holmes dribbles to the front court, gives it up to Kenny Meyer. Kenny Meyer gets it to DeSaulnier. Fade away, his shot blocked by Joel Yellow Owl. Gives it over to Mitch Fink, who comes across the timeline. Now to Brandon Halder. Halder drives down, kicks it over to Weber. Weber holds it high, looks for someone, now finds Fink out on top. They'll reload the offense. Mitch Fink on the dribble. His pass goes to Weber. Weber open for a 16-footer. It's very short, and a rebound is tipped over to Tate Hoffman. He gives it up to Holmes, who comes back the other way. Tied at 2. Holmes gives it to Kenny Meyer. Now out on top to Tate Hoffman. Over on the right-hand side to the big guy, and that's Jordan Hunt. Hunt now back with the ball to DeSaulnier. Now back to Kenny Meyer. Kicks it over in the corner for Hunt for a big three, and it rolls around and down. And they say it is the three. The big guy out of New Zealand scores it, and it's a 3-point lead for Southern at 5-2. Oregon Tech Halder drives down the lane. His pass underneath the Beard, put it off the glass. Oh, went in and out. Get his own rebound, put it in. Brian Beard, the National Player of the Week last week, and big congratulations to him. All right, Tristan Holmes, right-hand side, gives it up to the big guy, Hunt. Hunt has it, now back in the corner to Kenny Meyer. Meyer wants to lob inside to Tate Hoffman, who puts it up, rolls it in, and it's 7-4 in favor of Southern, back again by 3. Fink to the front court, gives it to Weber and over to Halter. Halter guarded by Kenny Meyer. Halter drives down the middle, going to take it in, scoops to the hoop. It will not go. Rebound, scramble for it underneath. It's lost out of bounds, and the ball will go back over to the Raiders of Southern Oregon. Basketball and a 7-4 lead with 17:41 remaining here in the first half of play. Holmes will bring the ball up for SOU. Raiders so far 3 for 4 in the game. Tech 2 for 6. Holmes with the ball, drives inside. Is blocked by Weber, but he's fouled from behind, I believe, by Fink. And it is. Fink got him from behind and fouled him. Weber got all ball. And Mike Garrard, Southern, off to a quick start.
Well, and, you got to ride the storm here.
Like the women did. And
Sure.
if you joined us late, you missed a great ball game. Women down 16 in the first quarter, or first half anyway, and ended up winning 72-69. First shot by Holmes is no good. And Bailey Tony with 19 of her 20 points in the second half. Career high for Tony. The barista, as we call her, out of Phoenix, Oregon. And now Beard and Yellow Owl are switching sides. You're going to get Beard over there with Jordan Hunt. Hunt 6'9", Beard 6'10". Yellow Owl said, I'm a little short if I'm over there. Second shot is good, makes it 1-2, and they've got their biggest lead of the game at 8-4. Tech quickly up to the front court. Yellow Owl gets it back to Mitch Fink. Fink on the left-hand dribble. Now switches to the right hand. Now gives it on top to Yellow Owl. Yellow Owl with the ball, drives left. Backs off, takes an NBA three. Good, Joel Yellow Owl hits it, cuts the lead, 8-7. A senior from Zillow, Washington, twice has been player of the week for the conference. Over on the left side, Kenny Meyer. Meyer holds it. Now goes down to DeSaulnier. DeSaulnier guarded by Yellow Owl. Comes back out to Kenny Meyer. Kenny Meyer on the dribble, loses the ball and knocks it out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Oregon Tech. It was off somebody's foot, is what Marshall LeGrand said. Jeff Flowers telling Beard, hey, it was off your foot, bud. Good officiating crew, Mark Bartriff, Jeff Flowers, and Marcus LeGrand. All right, looking to get the ball in. Holmes does underneath. The big guy puts it up and in. Nice inbound to Jordan Hunt. Just back to a 3-point lead. 10-7 Southern. Take the ball out. Mitch Fink into the front court with it. Mitch Fink's going to drive, puts up a shot. Oh, as he put up a pass to Beard, who timed it beautifully on the lob, and Beard put it down, and it's 10-9. Holmes back to the front court. Now out on top. They go right side to Kenny. Now back out on top to Hunt. Now near side right in front of us to Hoffman. Into Tristan Holmes. Tristan Holmes backing his way in. Wants to turn around as the ball knocked away by Fink. Fink steals it. Gets it ahead to Halder. Halder drives down. Gives it up. Yellow. Lay it up. Score it. And Oregon Tech takes their first lead of the game at 11-10.
What's REO Speedwagon say? Riding the storm out, Bobby?
Ride it out, baby. All right. Hoffman down to Kenny Meyer. They lose the ball. Tech comes up with it. Halder passes it ahead. And the pass was, I didn't even see when he came into the game. Tyler Heeb is into the game. May have been when they had that foul shot down here at this other end. All right, out to Joel Yellowell on front. Gets it over to Tyler Heeb for a three. Oh, this one will go in and out. Rebound cleared off nicely by DeSaulnier. Gives it up to Holmes. Comes the other way to the front court. Tristan Holmes wants to drive in. Pass in the corner. Open. Hunt, the big guy. Shot for three. No good. But the rebound on the offensive board taken off by Tate Hoffman.
You're going to get a game tonight. I mean, SOU's getting down and dirty with everything right
Tristan
now.
Holmes over to DeSaulnier. Out on top with the ball to Tate Hoffman. Hoffman gives it up to Kenny Meyer. Meyer with it back to Hoffman, way out on top. Now to Tristan Holmes. Holmes holds the ball, passes underneath the Hunt. Hunt loses the handle, and a foul's going to be called, and it's going to go against none other than Brandon Halder. Second team foul. Faust into the game. Halter out, Beard out, and into the game also for Tech is Van Kirk. Hunt comes out of the game. Kenny Meyer comes out of the game. We'll take a quick look at the Southern players in the game. You've got Simran in the game. He takes an inbound pass to Bradford, who's in the game. Bradford wants to put it up, and it's knocked away by Tech. Bradford comes back, has it tapped, and Southern Oregon comes up with it. DeSaulnier has it. And it's a shot clock change. The shot clock will be reset. Tristan Holmes will take the ball out right in front of me for Southern Oregon. Looking, gets the ball in to Simran. Simran back to Holmes. Holmes holding it, still looking, try to find someone. Good D by Tech, gets it down into Simran. Simran backs away, and it's stolen. Here comes Mitch Fink the other way with the ball on the steal. Fink's going to go in, want to put it up, and no, a shot blocked, but they get it over to Faust, and out on top. Heeb for an NBA three, got it! The freshman from Wilsonville, Tyler Heeb, and Tech's got a 4-point lead, and Southern Oregon wants time. We shall return.
Book fast and save. For more information or to book your tickets, go to penair.com.
Well, each team has had a 4-point lead, and Tech has that right now, but the ball in the hands of Southern. Southern gets the ball into Connor Carroll, who's into the game. Now they go down low, pass shot on the way, and hitting the deck in a hurry on that one. Fouled is DeSaulnier. And the foul's going to go on Tyler Heeb. Heeb gets the assignment of DeSaulnier.
He got his money's worth on that foul.
He did. And Tyler, very good defender for a freshman from Wilsonville, and he is on the big gun of Southern Oregon. DeSaulnier will shoot two. Ben out of Philomath, first shot off the front of the rim is no good. He is 83% at the foul line, and that may have shook him up a little, hit the floor pretty hard, but he popped right back up. He'll have one more. 14-10 the score with 14-18 remaining first half. Second shot is good by DeSaulnier. Cuts the lead back to three and stops the Hooter run. All right, Yellowell get it back out on top to Mitch Fink. It's Fink, Faust, Heeb, Van Kirk, and Yellowell. Heeb with the ball, gives it back to Fink. Fink drives in, drives down, gets it over to Yellowell, jumps up, 16-footer off the iron, no good. Rebound tipped up. Van Kirk's got it, gets it out to Fink. Fink wants to behind the back dribble. Goes down, going to lay it up off the glass and down. Mitch Fink, and Tech now has a 5-point lead at 16-11.
One word, wow.
A freshman, no less, from Clackamas. All right, get the ball. Connor Carroll, the lefty. Shot no good. Rebound Fink. Mitch Fink out of the backcourt. Lead pass finds Yellowell. Yellowell goes down, kicks it back to Mitchell Fink. Fink will set it up. He'll slow it down, set up a play. 13:30 remaining first half. Fink dribbling out near the center line. Now has the play set up, gives it to Yellowell. Joel with it. Joel's going to drive. Joel has the ball. Pull up, jump, 17-footer, back iron, no. Rebound cleared out nicely by Hunter Bradford. His dad, Jeff, played for Danny Miles at Oregon Tech. He's Klamath Falls' dad. With here, rebound taken off by Faust on the missed shot by Simran. Come down the other way, give it up, lay it up. Oh, in and out on the shot by Van Kirk, but a foul on the play. And the foul is going to be called against Ben DeSaulnier. That will be his first personal. And with that, we got a timeout. 13:04 remaining in the first half. Tech by 5. South Salem High School. And at the line is going to be Chris Faust. Faust, 60% at the foul line on the season. Shot on the way. Good. And the lead is 6. 17-11. He'll have one more. So it's Erickson, Halter, Yellow Owl. Faust's second shot also good. And Tyler Van Kirk. The lead 18-11 for Oregon Tech. All right, Southern Oregon out of the backcourt is Tristan Holmes. Wants to drive in, put up a little 5-footer, missed it. And the rebound is corralled by Faust. And the foul is going to go against Ben DeSaulnier. And that's going to be his second personal foul. Kenny Meyer back into the game, and also into the game is the sharpshooter, Justin Martin. Holmes will sit down along with DeSaulnier. All right, Erickson brings it up. Tech leading 18-11. Erickson has the basketball left-hand side to Van Kirk. Back out on top to Yellow Owl. Joel on the dribble. Going to go in. Going to go all the way to the hoop. Pulls up about 5 feet short and big. Puts it in. And it's now a 9-point lead at 20-11 for Oregon Tech. Kenny Meyer comes to the front court for Southern Oregon. Meyer over on the right-hand side to Simron. Simron on top with the ball to Jordan Hunt. Get it back to Carroll. He wants to lob underneath. Put the ball up and in by Simron. It will not count. The foul beforehand. And the foul is going to be on Joel Yellow Owl. Joel Yellow Owl will pick up the personal foul. That will be his first. Weber, he, and Beard come into the game. Yellow Owl will sit down. Let's just do it the easiest way. It's Halter and Erickson remain in the game for Oregon Tech. Much easier way to do it. All right, get the ball into Kenny Meyer. Meyer puts it out on top to Simron. Simron holds on, bounces it back to the big guy, and that's going to be Hunt. And we have a whistle and a foul, and the foul is going to be on Weber. Did they call it on Weber or Beard? I guess they called it on Beard. Put 43 up there. So Beard picks up the foul. That's the 15th foul against Oregon Tech. Southern has 2 fouls. As Southern will put the ball in play, non-shooting. Get it into the big fella, Hunt. Hunt with the ball. Get it back out on top. Now to Martin. Martin over back to Hunt. And Hunt's pass is intercepted, picked off by Heeb. And Tyler brings it to the front court for Oregon Tech. Tyler Heeb out on top to Erickson. 11:54 remaining in the first half of play. Tech leads it by 9. On the way, three-pointer, short off the rim. On the shot by Halter, come the other way. Kenny Meyer kicks the ball out to Martin. Martin wants to put up about a 15-footer, in and out, tough roll. Rebound cleared off by Beard. Beard ahead to Erickson. Erickson to the front court, gives it up to Tyler Heeb. Heeb back over to Beard. Beard wants to hand it to Halter. Halter back to Erickson. Erickson drives down to the left-hand side. Now he's going to back it off again. 17 on the shot clock. 11:22 on the game clock. Gives it to Halter. Halter calls out for a screen. Halter takes the ball, wants to drive to the hoop, lay it up and in. 22-11. 11-point lead for Tech. They have doubled the score of Southern Oregon. Kenny Meyer gets it over to Martin. Martin holds the ball, passes in the corner to the big guy, Hunt. Out for a long free by Martin. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, skied for on the golden ladder. Halter's got it. Gives it ahead to Weber. Weber with the dribble. Weber goes left, gives the ball up to Heeb. Heeb jumps, 16-footer on the way. No, rebound cleared off and stolen. Beard takes it away from Hunt. Senior taking it from the freshman. Over to Heeb for 3. Got it. Tyler Heeb makes it 25-11. It is a 14-point Oregon Tech lead. Kenny Meyer to the front court. Out on top to Martin, right-hand side to Hunt. Hunt holds the ball. Hunt on the dribble. Looking to the right side. Gives the ball up to Connor Carroll. Out to Kenny Meyer. Meyer guarded by Erickson. Trying to get around. Loses the handle, but the ball is picked up by Tate Hoffman. Gives it to the big guy. Drives to the hoop, and his shot is blocked. Hunt, but he's fouled with the body. Foul's going to go against Beard, and that will be his second. Beard picks up his second personal foul, and that's going to send Jordan Hunt to the foul line, the freshman from Lower Hutt, New Zealand. 68% on the season. Van Kirk will now come in, and after the first foul shot, and Beard will come out. 10 minutes, 5 seconds remaining here in the first half. Tech leading 25-11. First shot on the way is good by Hunt. And Van Kirk comes in. Also coming back into the game is going to be Fink. And Erickson will sit down. And they make the replacements there. And back into the game, Tristan Holmes. You've got Holmes. DeSaulnier also back into the game. Joining Kenny Meyer. Second shot also good. Along with Tate Hoffman back in the game. And staying in the game was Jordan Hunt. All right, left-hand side with the ball is Halter. Goes over to Heeb. Heeb's pass over to Halter on the far side. Halter on the dribble. Is harassed. Give it to Weber. Back to Halter. Straight on long three. Back of the iron. No good. And we have a whistle and a foul. And I believe it's going to be Van Kirk. And it is. Or they called it on Halter. No, 41. They called it on. He had four fingers up, so that means Weber. Weber picked up the foul. He will sit down. That's the seventh team foul against Oregon Tech. There's still 9:45 to go. Southern only has 2 fouls, so Southern Oregon, a 75% foul shooting team, is going to be at the line for quite a few 1-and-1s right now. And the first shot up and good by Tate Hoffman, the freshman from West Lynn, 67% on the season, and cuts the lead to 11. It's 25-14. He cut it to 10, and he does. 25-15, Tech leads it. Ball comes into Yellow Owls back in the game, gives it back up to Fink. Weber, Halter, and Van Kirk, the rest of the lineup. Weber out on top. One bounce dribble, gives it to Halter. Halter has struggled, gets it over to Weber. Weber down low, one bounce dribble, back to Fink. He'll land the three, good. Mitchell Fink hits the three. His first three ball of the game, and he's now got 5 in the game. And it's 28-15. Inside to Connor Carroll, who gives it to the big guy, Hunt, who lays it in. 28-17. 9:12 remaining. Front court, Yellow Owl out on top to Weber. Weber drives to the left-hand side. We'll give it back to Joel Yellow Owl. Yellow Owl has the ball, going to pull up. 18-footer, left side extended, and it's around. Looked like it was going to go out, and it fell in for Joel. Take anything you can get, and it's 30-17 Tech. Tristan Holmes, front court, left wing, out on top to Hunt. Hunt goes over to Kenny Meyer, drives down low, wants to get it back in, threw it right to Halter. Another turnover for Southern. They head to Yellow Owl. Yellow Owl gives the ball up unselfishly to Van Kirk, who scores, and Brian McDermott wants timeout. 8:37 remaining in the first half. And Southern Oregon will put the ball in play. Tristan Holmes will bring it up for the Raiders. Drives to the right-hand side, takes it all the way to the hoop, missed the lay-in, but a foul was called against Fink. Foul called on Mitchell Fink. That's going to be his second personal. And Tristan Holmes will go to the line for 2 shots. Holmes, 79% foul shooter, and Michael, all of a sudden, Oregon Tech's getting in foul trouble.
Raiders doing a great job of attacking the rim as Holmes missed the first foul shot. And Tech's been the aggressor. You do have, we've been the aggressor. We're playing at home. We've got the big crowd. Yeah, but you're up 32-17, so I think you're okay with it.
Fink comes out with 2 fouls, and Seth Erickson comes back in for Tech.
Now, if you're down 32-17, it's a much different story.
Yeah, it is. Second shot is good. Cuts the lead to 32-18. Ball inbounded to Erickson. And the redshirt freshman brings it into front court. Bounce pass to Van Kirk on the left. Now out on top, now back to Erickson. Erickson gives it up to Yellow Owl. Joel wants to step back. An 18-footer will not go. Rebound underneath. Halter put it up and in. Brandon Halter, a little force underneath. And the lead, biggest of the game, is now 16 at 34-18. Front court comes Tristan Holmes. You know they're going to make a run at you. And Kenny Meyer wanted to make the pass, and the pass was supposed to go, and it went out of bounds. The pass to Tate Hoffman went out of bounds. They thought somebody touched it, but the referees all said, you threw it to nobody. And Tech will bring it up. It's Erickson, Faust, Halter, Yellow Owl, and Van Kirk. Erickson bounces in the corner to Chris Faust. Back to Halter, NBA 3, will not go. He's struggling from the three-point line. Now it goes to Joel Yellowell. He drives it down, kicks it back to Chris Faust from the corner. Oh, in and out. It went down and popped up. Rebound put up by Halder. He's fouled on the play and he'll shoot too. Michael, that was an offensive juggernaut there for Oregon Tech.
Well, right now Tech's doing a good job on the boards, a 13-9 advantage.
Kenny Meyer picks up his first foul. That'll put Halder at the line for 2. Halter has not been to the line tonight on the season. Brandon Halter, 76%. First one is good. Shooter like Halter, usually very good foul shooter, and he is. If he makes the second one, Tyler Heeb will come in for him, and Halter will get a rest. The lead is 17, make it 18. 36-18 Tech. Halter will sit down, and Tech will put the ball in play, or rather I should say Southern Oregon will put it in play, and bringing it up right here in front of us is Tristan Holmes. Holmes on the dribble, looks inside, the ball tipped by Faust, intercepted by Faust. Another turnover, gets it ahead to Heeb, wants to go to the hoop, will not count, but he's fouled on the play and he'll shoot 2. I think the foul's going to go on Hunter Bradford, or it may go on Tristan Holmes, we'll see. It's going to be Tristan Holmes that's called for the foul. And at the foul line will be Tyler Heeb. Heeb, the freshman out of Wilsonville, 80% foul shooter. Heeb with 6 points already in the game. Shot on the way, good. Got 7 now. 2 for 3 from the three-point line for Heeb. And it is a 19-point lead for the Hooter. Heeb will have one more. Ready? Eyes the hoop. Second shot, good again. 38-18 in favor of Tech. Southern Oregon, Holmes to the front court. Back into the game came Jordan Hunt. He takes the ball out on top. Now back over to Desaulnier. Desaulnier looks inside and finds the big guy who rolls it in. Hunt, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line. He's going to be a good one. He's only a freshman for Southern. Foul's going to go on Tyler Heeb. Hunt 6'9". Tyler Heeb at 6'5". And Hunt will shoot. Try to complete the three-point play. Shot on the way. Good. It cuts the lead to 38-21. Tech to put the ball into Erickson. Holmes right on top of him. Erickson comes in a hurry to the front court. Now backs it off. Gets it to Faust. Faust right-hand side to Yellowell. Joel on the dribble. Whirls. Goes to the lane. Gets it out for Van Kirk for a long shot. Straight away. 17-footer. Good. And it's back to a 19-point lead at 40-21. Holmes to the front court. Oregon Tech shooting 54%. Get it out on top to Hunt. Hunt with a dribble. Now to Kenny Meyer. Meyer runs into traffic. Trying to get inside. Lean in. He blocks the ball out of bounds, and it goes off of Kenny Meyer. And a great play by Tyler Heeb. Halder comes back into the game. He'll replace Joel Yellowell. And with that, we got a timeout. 6:34 remaining.
Here's the man.
Thank you, Michael. Michael had a great call that first game, 72-69.
Now my voice is
Yeah,
rough.
they came back from 16-point deficit, the Oregon Tech women, and snapped Southern Oregon's 21-game winning streak, 72-69. Halder front court, gets it to Van Kirk, goes to Faust. Faust to Van Kirk, back out to Erickson. Erickson drives, going to take it to the well, put it up off the glass and down. Seth Erickson, and it's 42-21. Lead of 21. It is the biggest of the game. Tech is really playing well, shooting 55% now. Southern Oregon, 38%. Holmes with the ball, bounces left side. Yellowell almost had a steal, but Desaulnier gets it and lays it in. Joel almost had it.
Yeah,
But
you
then
gamble like that.
He gambled, and he
pay the
had it
price.
for a second. And Desaulnier, good as he is, their best player, took it to the walk. All right, Erickson. Oh, that one went all the way down, but the rebound comes back out. And they get it over to Erickson in the corner. By Yellowell, 3. I think the Seth preferred the 3 to the deuce anyway, didn't he, Michael?
Agreed.
45-23 the score. Oregon Tech. Desaulnier gets the ball over. Now they get it inside. Going to the hoop. Blocked by Faust on Tristan Holmes. Faust, North Medford. Tristan Holmes, North Medford. How do you do? 2 black tornadoes. And Faust with a great block.
The OIT student body enjoyed that one the most.
They did. All right. Pass comes in and laying it in. Oh, boy. Erickson got him on the head. Hit Tate Hoffman on the head. Committed the foul. So Hoffman will go to the line and shoot 2. Now for Erickson, that's his first foul of the game. Tate Hoffman, the freshman, he's a good one for Southern Oregon. First shot is good. Hoffman, 67% from West Lynn. He now has 5 points in the game, and he's 3 for 3 at the line. Southern is 9 of 12 at the line. Oregon Tech 6 of 6. Second shot also good by Hoffman. But Tech is just shooting lights out, 55% to 39 for Southern. All right, 20-point lead. Tech to the front court. Faust out on top on the dribble, and he'll give it back to Erickson. Erickson now dribbles, comes over to the right-hand side. Erickson gives it out to Faust. Faust gives it to Yellow Owl. Yellow Owl wants to drive. Yellow Owl backs it off. He jukes his way, goes to the foul line, fades away, 16-footer good. Joel Yellow Owl, it's a 22-point lead. And for Joel Yellow Owl, he now has 11 points in the game. Hunt's got 12 for Southern Oregon. Left-hand side, now they pass it down to Tristan Holmes. Holmes has it, one bounce dribble to the cutting and trying to go up with it and hitting the deck, and they pull him back up. Owls got him. And the foul's going to be on Joel Yellow Owl. And that will be his second foul. And at the line to shoot will be Desaulniers. He'll shoot 2. First shot, good. Ben Desaulniers, 83% on the season. Yellow Owl comes out of the game. Tyler Heeb comes back in. Now also coming back in is Beard, and Van Kirk will sit down for Tech. So it's going to be Heeb, Halter, Erickson, Beard, and Faust. Shot no good on the second one. Rebound tipped out to Erickson. And Erickson will bring it to the front court. 4:40 remaining in the first half. 47-26 in favor of Oregon Tech. Erickson with the ball, right-hand side to Tyler Heeb. What's new? The kid from Wilsonville can drain it. And for Heeb, that is his third 3 of the game, and he now has 11 points in the game.
50 points in 15 minutes for the Owls.
Wow. Shot on the way. Kenny Meyer, no good. It's 50-26. The lead is 24, and here comes Tech again. Get it out to Heeb, another 3. Can he do it again? Oh, that one went down and came out. And Kenny Meyer called for the foul on a push. So Meyer will pick up the personal foul, pushing Halter. 4:09, and you're right, Mike. I mean, 19 of 34, 6 of 11 from the three-point line, 6 of 6 to foul line. Oregon Tech is shooting ever so well. Look to get the ball in. Heeb looking, still looking. Dez get it into Erickson just in time, and now out to Halter. Halter has the ball, comes out to Faust on top, right-hand side with it to Heeb. Heeb didn't want to take the 3, gets it into Faust. Faust's going to go roll it to the hoop, and the ball goes out of bounds, and they say the ball will still belong to Oregon Tech. Weber will come in, and there's going to be a timeout, Oregon Tech. 3:57 remaining in the first half.
I'd love to show you what we do and why we do it. 541-884-1343.
Coldwell Banker Holman Premier Realty. Locally owned, nationally known.
Well, Thunder Snow, you drained a 3 while the ad was going on. And the lead is 27. Great baseline shot by Halter. All right, Southern in the front court with the ball. Simron's got it. Give it out on top to Desaulniers. Desaulniers looking, comes over to the big guy. That's Hunt. Hunt with one bounce dribble. Give it back to Desaulniers. Wants to drive to the hoop. Inside, blocked by Beard. And blocked out of bounds. Brian Beard. Connor Carroll comes out and into the game for the first time as Carson Reed, 6'1" redshirt sophomore from Roseburg for Southern Oregon. Tristan Holmes will put the ball in play. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. They get it out to Desaulniers. With now down to 8 to Connor Carroll. Carroll holds it back to Desaulniers. Desaulniers drives, put up a 16-footer, straight on, hits it.
Beautiful shot.
Nice shot by Benny Desaulniers. Desaulniers now in the game has got a total of 6. 53-28 the score in favor of Oregon Tech. Erickson with the ball as we approach the 3-minute mark. Gives it over to Heeb on the left side. Erickson back to Heeb. Heeb wants to drive down low. Bounce pass to Van Kirk. His shot no good. And the rebound comes off to Jordan Hunt. They'll come the other way. Give it up to Holmes and give it to Simron. Simron will hand it to Carson Reed. Back to Tristan Holmes. Holmes wants to drive against Erickson. Wants to scoop it. The ball is blocked off of by Erickson. Nice play by Seth. It'll still be Southern's ball with 19 on the shot clock and 2:47 on the game clock. Right in front of the OIT student body, and they loving it. All right, ball comes in, and turning around, the shot blocked again on the play by Weber, but they're going to call a foul as Hunt went up to shoot. Foul called on Weber, and that will be his second personal foul. Tech right now already with 12 fouls compared to only 4 for Southern Oregon, so that may be a problem even though they have this huge lead. First shot no good by Hunt. He'll have one more. Must have got him with the body because it looked like he had his hand on the ball. All right. Jordan Hunt with one more. Second shot is good, makes one of 2. And Hunt now in the game's got a dozen. And to the front court, should say 13. I thought he already had a dozen. That's right. Okay, out on top, Weber. Weber gives it up to Erickson, down to 2:30. Back to Weber, back to Erickson.
Bobby, halftime, a shot by Main Street Jewelers here for $10,000.
Oh, I'll tell you. They need to let Tyler Heap take it. Oh,
no kidding.
I know it. Weber made a nice move underneath and lays it in. It's 55-29 in favor of Tech. Give it over to Carson Reed. Reed with the ball. The lead is 26. Reed out on top to DeSaulnier. DeSaulnier back to Reed. He'll try a long three, very short. Rebound cleared by Erickson. Erickson coming in a hurry down here in front of us to the front court. Now goes to Weber. Weber holds the ball back over to Heeb. Tyler now bounces it over to Van Kirk. Van Kirk gives it back to Heeb, and this three on the way. This one hits the iron. Looked like it might have been partially blocked, but a rebound cleared by Weber. Weber gets it back to Heeb for another three. This one will not go either. Halder has the rebound. They're going to call him over the back, are they? Or are they going to say somebody backed in him? Nope. They're going to call Halder over the back. Brandon will pick up the personal foul. And on Halder, that's his third personal foul. Third personal foul on Halder. And Tech is really picking up the fouls. 1:42 remaining in the half, 55-29. Carson Reed will go to the foul line to shoot. He's 87%, almost like automatic for Southern Oregon. First shot on the way, good by Reed. He'll have one more. 13 fouls called against Oregon Tech and only 4 against the Raider. Second shot, no good. Rebound, Weber. Weber picks the ball up, and he'll bring it into the front court. Smart player is Mr. Weber. Andrews got the ball on a return pass from Halder. Now to Van Kirk. Van Kirk will give it out to Erickson. 1:25 remaining in the first half. Southern Oregon had an 8-4 lead, and all of a sudden it's been Oregon Tech ever since. And a travel called on Halder. And he did. Took a little baby step there, got called for the travel, and for Oregon Tech, that will be turnover number 1 of the game. Can you believe that? 1 turnover and 6 for Southern Oregon. Wow. All right. Out on top of the ball is DeSaulnier. Comes over to Tristan Holmes on the left side. Holmes with it, jumps up, 15-footer, back iron, no. Rebound Hunt on the offensive board. Turns around, wants to go up, throw it up, no. This time the rebound, Chris Faust. Faust will give it up to Erickson. We're under a minute now to play. Remaining in the first half, Tech the basketball and a 25-point lead. They have really played well here in the first half. All right, Erickson holding the ball, looks over at Coach Parnell, now to Weber. Inside to give the ball, give it back to Weber. Weaves goes over, they find Faust. Faust out on top to Erickson, over to Heeb. Heeb one bounce dribble, back to Erickson with 8 seconds remaining, 33 on the game clock. Erickson to Heeb. Heeb on the dribble with 3. Heeb's going to go in, wants to put it up off the glass and down. Tyler Heeb. What a first half for Heeb. He's got 13. Holmes will come to the front court, and I think McDermott says take one. We're down 27. Just try to get a good shot. Down to 10 seconds remaining in the first half. Holmes bouncing the ball out by the center line. The Owl fans will be on their feet here at the end of this first half. It has been brilliant by Oregon Tech. And a foul's going to be called on the block on Weber. Weber called for the block. He was clearly moving with him and gets called for the foul. And on Weber, he has 3 fouls. He's got 3 fouls. Halder has 3 fouls. Beard has 2 fouls. So you've got quite a few fouls on Tech. And Mitch Fink will be coming back in. He's got 2 fouls himself. He's going to come in for Erickson. First shot around and down for Holmes. Makes it 57-31, or to 30, I should say. 3:31, they finally moved it up on the clock. Clock running a little slow there. 3.7 remaining in the half. Tech may or may not even try to get a shot. Second one is good as well. Weber looking to get it in, and does, to Mitch Fink, who comes down. Fink puts up he put up a lob for Faust, who just couldn't quite get it, Michael, and that will end the first half with a score. Oregon Tech is going to start Faust, Beard, Heeb, Fink, and Yellow Owl. All right, Tristan Holmes with the ball for Southern Oregon. They get the ball into Hunt. Back out to DeSaulnier. He's going to launch a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound skying on the golden ladder is Faust to get the pass up to Yellow Owl ahead. Yellow Owl back to Faust. Faust drives in, bounces it to Beard. Baseline 8-footer. Beard, no. That's when he'd been knocking dead all last week. Rebound come the other way. And with the ball, Holmes bounces down low. DeSaulnier backs his way in, wants to put it up off the glass, missed the shot. Beard snags the rebound, gets it to Fink ahead. Now a nice pass to Chris Faust. Wanted to jam it, and no basket interference or anything called. He knocked the ball out of the hoop, it looked like. Kenny Meyer then throws it out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Oregon Tech. He put the hand in the net and knocked it out. And none of Jeff Flowers saw it, but it's not his call. He says the call belongs over here. He's smiling from across the floor at Parnell. All right, he with the ball out on top to Faust. Faust will give it to Joel Yellow Owl, wants to drive in, bounces it in underneath with the ball. Beard wants to put it up, and the ball knocked out of his hand and out of bounds. And Tech, with 15 on the shot clock and 19 on the game clock, will put the ball in play under their basket. Heeb will put it in play for Oregon Tech. Heeb looking to Bartroff, gives him the ball. They get the ball into Faust. Faust will get it out to Mitch Fink. Fink is going to drive down, gives it back to Yellow Owl. Yellow Owl on the drive, reverse lay it up and in. Joel Yellow Owl, 59-32 in favor of Oregon Tech. Ties their biggest lead of the game at 27. Southern Oregon front court. Holmes with the basketball. Holmes holds it, bounces down low. Backing his way in is Hunt. Try to get around Beard, can't do it. Beard blocks his shot and takes the rebound. Get it ahead to Yellow Owl. Yellow Owl drives down, and he was fouled, but no harm, no foul. Turnover Tech, come the other way. DeSaulnier coming in a hurry, wants to go, and he loses the ball, picks it up, and loses it out of bounds. Comedy of errors right now here for the last about 50 seconds. And Tech will come back the other way. 18-20 remaining in this ball game, 59-32. Down on the left side, he drives the left side, lay it up and in, and it's 61-32 Tech. Holmes will bring it up for the Raiders. Southern Oregon, a very young team. Only have about one senior on the team. Given next year, they will challenge, and in 2 years, I say that they could very easily be right there at the top, and maybe even next year. Still lost ball. Beard dives, gets the ball, and he's tied up on the floor. Nice play by Brian to dive down and get it. And the basketball will be in Oregon Tech's possession. And they will come the other way. And bringing the ball up to the front court is going to be Mitchell Fink. And Fink gives it to Faust, over to Heeb. Heeb on the dribble. Nice pass to Yellow Owl. And shot on the way by Joel. Good. Yellow Owl hits it. And it's 63-32. The lead has gone to 31. Joel Yellow Owl now in the game, along with Tyler Heeb, 15 points apiece for Oregon Tech and 11 for Halder. All right, Tristan Holmes comes out of the backcourt. Holmes gets the ball out on top to Tate Hoffman. Hoffman holds it now to Hunt. Hunt back out on top to DeSaulnier. DeSaulnier looks for Hoffman, can't find him, goes with it to Holmes on the right wing. Holmes down along the baseline to Kenny Meyer. Now to Tate Hoffman. Backs his way in. Tate Hoffman puts it up and in. Nice play by the freshman from West Lynn. And it's 63-34. Yellow Owl to the front court. Gets the ball over to Fink. Fink puts up a teardrop. Will not go. Holmes tips the ball to Kenny Meyer. Coming the other way in a hurry. Kenny Meyer going to lay it up and in. And that makes it 63-36. Southern Oregon trying to make a little run here with 16:45 remaining in the game. Front court, Mitch Fink gets it out to Joel Yellow Owl. Yellow Owl on the dribble. Terminates, now back out to Fink on top. Fink's going to drive down inside, goes around, turns in the lane, and lays it up and in. Nice move by Mitchell Fink. 65-36 to come down, give it to Kenny Meyer, and he's fouled on the play by Mitch Fink, and that will be Fink's third personal foul. So Fink now joins the group of 3 fouls, as I called them, and of course that's Halter and Weber, all now with 3 personal fouls. First shot on the way by Kenny Meyer, no good. And Tech will have Erickson coming in, Halter coming in, Van Kirk comes in, Beard out, Fink out, and also out of the starting or the lineup right now is going to be Tyler Heap. All right, one more shot for Kenny Meyer, and he does make 1 of 2, and it's 65-37 is the score. Front court comes Erickson. Erickson gives it up to Faust. Chris on the dribble, over to Van Kirk, back to Yellow Owl. Joel on the dribble, loses the handle, picks it back up, gets it out to Halter. Halter going to drive, going to go to the well, but he passed to Faust, and Faust goes up, and he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Foul will be called on Tate Hoffman, and 2 shots on the play for Chris Faust. Chris in the ball game, 2 for 2 at the foul line for 2 points. Now he's 3 for 3. Connor Carroll comes into the game, replaces Kenny Meyer for Southern Oregon. 66-37. Faust, one more shot. Good again, 4 for 4 at the line. And Tech now perfect 8 for 8 at the foul line. Tristan Holmes out of the backcourt for Southern. Gets the ball over to Hunt. Back out on top now. Holding the ball is Hoffman. They go down low and losing the handle on the ball, but then they get it back into the big guy. He's going to launch a 3. It's no good by Hunt. Rebound put back up, and it will not go on the rebound that was put up by Hoffman. But he was fouled on the play, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. And Joel Yellow Owl has just picked up his second personal foul. And at the line will be Tate Hoffman. First shot good. Hoffman now at the line is 5 for 5. He'll have one more. Second shot, good again. 67-38. Hoffman will now sit down, and back into the game for Southern Oregon will be Jason Simron, freshman from San Marcos, California. A lot of freshmen, a lot of talent there on that Southern Oregon team freshman. Like Oregon Tech, a lot of good, talented freshmen. Joel Yellow Owl comes near right side in front here to Erickson. Back to Yellow Owl. Wants to drive to the foul line. Gives it up to Faust. Back to Yellow Owl. Back over to Erickson. Bounces down low along the baseline to Van Kirk. Van Kirk, bad pass in traffic. And it's taken, goes the other way to Saunier. And now to put it up, Connor Carroll lays it up and in. And that makes it 67-41. So now only a 26-point lead, and they're on a 5-0 run. Van Kirk passes down underneath to Faust, and Faust is going to be fouled on the play. And we'll see if it's going to be Hunt. I think it is going to be on Hunt. And Tech will take it out with a fresh 30. First foul on Jordan Hunt. All right, Halter looking to get it in, looking, lobs it in to Van Kirk, who will give it up to Chris Faust. Now over to Yellow Owl on the right wing. Joel drives to the line, gives the ball behind his back to Halter, to Erickson for a long 3. Good! It's up to Erickson. Wow, that was downtown. And it's 67-41. That stopped the bleeding right there. Big 3 for Erickson. Out on top, Connor Carroll, right-hand side to Desaulniers. Desaulniers lobs down inside to Holmes. Holmes with the ball, backs against Faust. Want to turn around and roll it home. Nice play by Tristan Holmes to roll that one up and in. Yellow Owl gives it out on top to Erickson. Erickson in the game now has 8 points. On the right-hand side to Yellow Owl. To Halder for a three. Will not go. The three-point ball has not been going down for him tonight. He's 1 for 4, but 5 for 9 overall. All right, they get it down inside, put it up, and score it is Jason Simron. 70-45. Tech lead. Cut. Halder drives to the hoop. No good. Van Kirk missed the follow, but he got the rebound again. Halder from the baseline. No good again. They missed 3 shots. Coach Parnell not too pleased with that. Short range, and they miss. Now they've dropped down to 53% shooting. Hunt with the ball. Hunt bounces down with the ball. Now to Holmes. Holmes backs his way in. Fade away. 14-footer. No good. Rebound cleared off by Joel Yellow Owl. Yellow Owl gets ahead right here in front of me to Erickson. And the Tech will call timeout. 13:38 remaining in the game. Oregon Tech 70, Southern Oregon 45. For the update. And, of course, the first game tonight. 72-69, the Oregon Tech women snapping Southern Oregon's 21-game winning streak. Wow, 21-game winning streak. Probably the longest in the women's history at Southern Oregon, probably in the conference. All right, out on top is Weber. Weber has the ball, looking inside, and now gives it to Halter. Halter's going to drive, is going to go straight down, want to go up, and a foul is going to be called against Southern Oregon. The foul is going to be on Simron. And that will be his first foul of the game. Third foul against Southern. Tech has 2 here in the second half. 13-17 remaining in the game. He will take the ball out under the basket for Tech. Looking, lobs it out to Weber. Weber with the ball. Weber's going to drive straight down into the key and throws it right over, and Matthews blew it. It came right over to Matthews, and he blew it. He just let it get away from him. The ball, turnover only number 4 for Oregon Tech. And old age, well, that's probably true. Couldn't have. Guard would have had that one in his hip pocket. Yeah. Probably thrown it through the hoop. All right, Southern Oregon, front court with the ball. Desaulniers gives it up to Connor Carroll. Back to Desaulniers on the left wing. Looks inside, gets it down along the baseline. Want to put the ball up, and the shot no good, taken by Simron. But he's fouled on the play, and the foul is going to go against Weber. Now that'll be the 4th foul on Andrew Weber. And Chris Faust will be back into the game. Also coming into the game after the first foul shot is put up there will be Mitchell Fink. Fink will come in for Erickson, who will sit down and did a very nice job. And Faust will come in for Weber. Faust coming in for Weber. First shot was good. He'll have one more, will Simron. Got 3 points in the game. He's 1 for 1 at the foul line. Second one, good also. 70-47. Tech with the basketball and the lead. 12:50 remaining. Fink to the front court. Right-hand side gives it up to Heeb. Tyler gives it back to Mitch Fink. Fink now kicks it over to Halder. Halder jumps up a 3 left side. This one over and off. Beard the offensive board. Clears it off, gives it down, driving inside. Heeb give it back to Beard. He wanted to jam it. No harm, no foul, they said. And tied up, Simron tying up Faust. And the possession arrow goes to Southern Oregon. Go back the other way. And Tristan Holmes will bring it into the front court for SOU. Comes right over, gives it to Connor Carroll. Out on top, the big guy wants to play down to Holmes. Holmes turns around, put up a little 8-footer, no good. Rebound cleared off by Faust. Here come the Texters. Fink gets it into Beard, and we have a whistle, and a foul is going to go, and it's probably going to be against Cook. Who you got? No, it's going to be on Simron. Simron will pick up foul. Tyler Heeb will sit down, and Joel Yellow Owl come back in the game. Non-shooting foul, and Halder will put the ball in play from underneath the Tech basket. Lobs it way out to Chris Faust, who climbs the golden ladder and gets it. And with the ball, Fink gives it at the high post to Halter, who gives it to the driving Yellow Owl. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Southern Oregon. 12:03 on the game clock, 19 on the shot clock, 70 Oregon Tech, 47 for Southern Oregon. And the pass comes into Yellow Owl, who hits the deck, and they go the other way, and laying it up and in is DeSaulnier. Tech's going to need the day rest.
Well, it's only 21 now.
Now it's 21. It's 70-49. Biggest lead had been 31. And they've shaved 10 points off that lead in the first 9 minutes of the second half. All right, out to Beard, drives to the hoop and lays it up and in. He said, enough of this nonsense. I'm going to score. And it makes it 72-49.
Your NAIA player of the week.
Yes, he was and is.
And just picked up the foul, I think.
You're right, he did. And on Beard, that's his third foul. And now Van Kirk's going to come back in for Beard. And at the line to shoot will be Tristan Holmes. Holmes will be shooting 2. Foul shots keeping them in the game. Holmes' first shot good. Fink stays in the game. But Halder out, Beard out, Heave in, and Van Kirk in for Tech. 72-50 is the score. Tristan Holmes will have one more shot. He's got 9 points in the game. He now has 10. And he's 6 of 8 at the foul line. Tech out of the backcourt with the ball, Mitch Fink. Fink long in the corner to Heave. Heave comes back out with it. Driving in and fouled on the play is going to be Fink. And the foul is going to go on Connor Carroll. Carroll picks up the personal foul. 72-51, and he'll be at the line to shoot 2. Fink shot on the way, no good. Back ironing off.
Mitchell.
For Mitchell. He's 0 for 1 now at the line. Tech, that's their first miss of the game at the foul line. Second shot by Fink, missed them both. And Chris Faust is called for an offensive push. He went up and got the rebound, but he pushed Hunter Bradford out of the way. And on Faust, that'll be his first personal foul, but each team now with 5 fouls this half. Tristan Holmes will bring it up to the front court. Holmes on the dribble, left-hand side, gives it to DeSaulnier. DeSaulnier on the dribble, backs it off. Southern Oregon making one of those patented runs, and that should have been a foul. That should be on Hunter Bradford all the way. And it is, as Joel Yellowout draws the charge from Hunter Bradford. He looked like a lineman going right through as Yellowout draws the foul on Hunter Bradford. Actually, he hit him twice. Didn't get the first call, but got the second one. All right, Fink comes to the front court. Mitchell gets the play outlined by Coach Parnell. Now over to Yellowout. Yellowout with it, right-hand side to Van Kirk. Van Kirk out to Mitch Fink. Mitch Fink wants to drive down inside, lob down to Faust. Oh, he couldn't make it. And Southern Oregon loses the ball out of bounds, and I think it'll go back. That was Hunter Bradford, and I think it will go out to back to Oregon Tech. Boy, I tell you, he's taking a couple of tumbles. I can see how he gets injuries. Wow. And Hunter Bradford will come out of the game, and Jordan Hunt will come back in for Southern Oregon. Tech with a fresh 30. Lob into Faust is knocked away, and Southern Oregon comes up with it, and that's turnover number 5 on Tech. Driving down is Holmes, and he's fouled on the play, and he'll shoot 2 more. Foul's going to go on Tyler Heap. And with that, we got a timeout. 10:30 remaining in the ballgame. Oregon Tech 72, 51 for SOU. Will return.
Doing the right thing matters.
Now back to your 3-time NAIA national champions on 92.5 KLAD-FM.
Tristan Holmes' foul shot is good. And the lead is now 20. Biggest of the game was 31. And the lead now 20. Now it is 19. They're slowly getting right back in the game. Tech needs to halt this and start doing some things. Hard when you have that big lead a lot of times to get it into Yellowout. Gives it to Van Kirk, puts it up, missed an easy shot. And leaping for the ball is Chris Faust, and he's going to be fouled on the play. I think it's going to go on Connor Carroll. That'll be his second personal foul. And that's going to be a 1-and-1 for Chris Faust. Faust at the line, 4 for 4. Tech 8 of 10 at the foul line. Chris Faust shot on the way, good. He's now 5 for 5 at the foul line. Good for Chris. And Halter comes into the game, and he will sit down for Tech. Left-hander puts it up again. Good again for Chris Faust. And he's 6 for 6 and a 74-53 lead back up to 21. 10-15 remaining. DeSaulnier with a basketball over on left-hand side to Holmes. Holmes holds it, lobs into Hunt. Hunt backs his way in. He hooked Van Kirk. And no call. And a 74-55, and then Tech threw the ball away. Or was it tipped? They're saying it's tipped, and it'll be back to Oregon Tech. All Southern Oregon kids pointed the other way. And the referee said, we'll have nothing to do with that. It's Oregon Tech ball. Halter, long pass to Beard way at the backcourt. And he'll give the ball up to Mitch Fink. Fink on the dribble, comes back out on top to Halter. Halter looking to right side, goes to Fink, bounces it to Yellow Owl in traffic, goes around, turns around, foul line jump, good. Joe Yellow Owl now with 17 in the game to lead all scores at a 76-51 with 9:30 remaining. Holmes out on top, gives it up to Simron, over to Cook, back to Simron. Simron down low to Holmes. Holmes against Faust, the two North Medford guys, turns around, backs him down, scores. 76-57. Holmes now with 14 in the game, driving for the lay-in all the way is Joel Yellow Owl. That score, 78-57. Driving to the hoop, being fouled by Beard on the play. Beard will pick up the foul, and Van Kirk will be back in because that's 4 fouls on Beard. Van Kirk only has 3. And at the line for 2 shots will be Ben DeSaulnier. And they need the trainers. Joe Yellow Owl has blood. And so I think they're going to... Are they going to possibly call timeout here? We'll wait and see. They're tending to the blood. And they say that they're going to put Hebe in for Yellow Owl so they can take care of it. It was his knee when he went down. So Van Kirk comes in, Hebe comes in, Yellow Owl out, and Beard out for Oregon Tech. 78-57 with 9 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in this ballgame. And DeSaulnier at the line. Shot on the way, good. And it's 78-58. Tech trying to gain a sweep here tonight. The Oregon Tech ladies snapping the 21-game win streak of Southern Oregon, 72-69. Second shot also good by DeSaulnier. Cuts the Tech lead to 19. Fink quickly to the front court, gives it to Halter. And they go to the right-hand side to Hebe, down along the baseline to Van Kirk. Van Kirk gives it up to Hebe. Hebe drives down, and he wants to give it to Van Kirk, but it's knocked out of bounds by Simron. It'll go back to OIT with 17 on the shot clock. Tech trying to inch closer to Northwest Christian. Joe Yellow Owl comes back in the game. Hebe goes out. So it's going to be Halter, Faust, Yellow Owl, Van Kirk, and of course Fink. Fink with the ball on the inbounds pass. He's got it. He's going to drive down low, give it to Faust underneath, who gives it, and a travel is called on Van Kirk. And it's 78-59. Southern Oregon a chance to get closer. Still 8:45 to go, and the natives getting a little nervous as Southern Oregon is making a run. Southern Oregon to Holmes. He'll jump up a 3, right side, good. And they say it's only 2 foot on the line. 78-61, 17-point lead. At one point, it was 31. And almost a steal by Connor Carroll.
And this is the Raider team we thought we were going to see.
Well, yeah, they're making a great comeback, and Oregon Tech does not look like the same team. They are not having a good second half at all. Van Kirk wants to drive down low, Kicks the ball back out, driving in. Yellow Owl switches hands, and it would not go. And Southern Oregon's coming the other way. They get it down to DeSaulnier. He drives to the hoop and scores. That's 78-63. 15-point lead. They've chopped 16 points off the 31-point lead. Down low to Van Kirk. Loses it, gets it back. Halder for three. In and out of the hoop. Wouldn't go. Faust the rebound. He's hitting the head. He's fouled on the play. Got that one right in the nose. And we'll see. It's going to be on Simeon. And with that, we got a timeout, folks, or do we? Doesn't look like it. Looked like they're just all backing off. Faust is holding his nose. He took one right to the snout. I tell you. Boom. Kind of wiggling that nose a little bit. 78-63. He'll be at the line. Shot on the way by Chris. Good. Chris Faust, 7 for 7 at the line tonight. Got to make Tessie happy. I saw her here at the game.
The senior. Good job.
Senior, you got one more. Can he do it again? He can. Chris Faust on fire at the line. 8 for 8.
6 rebounds to go along with those.
I know it. Chris has had a nice game. And pass by Southern Oregon, and they say they're trying to see who it was tipped. Southern Oregon says, oh no, Oregon Tech tipped it. Crowd definitely trying to influence the decision, Michael. Southern Oregon will get it back. And they put the ball back in play. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. 80-63 Tech with 7:40 remaining in the game. Holmes against Halder. Holmes now going to pull up for a three from out top. In and out, tough roll, would not go. A rebound cleared out by Faust. He has had a heck of a game. Doesn't have a field goal, but his free throws, his rebounds and everything. Give it back to him, wanted to jam it, wouldn't go. And the rebound comes the other way, Connor Carroll. Connor Carroll, give it inside. Oh, that should have been a walk. And he put it up and missed the shot, and Faust gets the rebound, and he's fouled by Simeon. And Chris Faust will go to the line and shoot again.
The natives are getting restless, Bobby.
Yeah, Coach Parnell will have to say that the first half was almost flawless, and the second half is leaving something to be desired. But here's Faust again at the line. 1-and-1 again. Good.
Again.
9 for 9. 8 rebounds. 9 points. Faust again. Second shot. This one, no! It rolled around and fell off, so he's 9 for 10 at the line. All right, Southern in the front court. They lose the handle. Picked up. Ball was lost up in front by Holmes, and now Tech loses it the other way. People want to travel. Holmes has got it. Going to go down, scoop it up, missed the lay-in. Van Kirk the rebound. Gets it ahead to Halder. Here he comes. Rip forth. Going to drive down. Wants to put it off the glass and down. Brandon Halder. And the lead back to 20 at 83-63 with 6:40 to go. Holmes will walk the ball into the front court. Holmes gets it out on top to DeSaulnier. Back to Holmes. Holmes dribbles with the left hand, guarded by Halder. Comes down in the corner with it. Connor Carroll. Back to Holmes for a long three, and this one he hits. 83-66. And Tristan Holmes now with 19 points in the game has tied Joel Yellow Owl for High Point honors. Fink will bring the ball up. Fink on the dribble, gives it to Halder for a three. This one will not go. And the rebound is cleared off by Tristan Holmes. Halder from the three-point line, only 1 of 7 tonight. Holmes, another long three, good again for Tristan Holmes, and it's 83-69. The lead is 14 with 6:54 to go. Fink comes to the front court. Fink wants to drive to the hoop. His little teardrop will not go. Rebound pulled down by Hemp. They come the other way. Tristan Holmes, NBA three. This one no good, and the rebound comes to Yellow Owl. Third time was the charm after he made the 2 in a row. All right. Timeout Oregon Tech. 5:32 remaining in the game. Hustling Owls 83. Southern Oregon credit. They have cut the lead from 31 points to 14. Tech puts the ball in play, leading 83-69 with 5:30 to go in the game. Still plenty of time. All right. Fink with the ball, gets it to Yellow Owl. He was fouled by Connor Carroll. Carroll grabbed him, and they saw that one in a hurry. So that'll put Joel Yellow Owl at the line for 2 shots for Oregon Tech. 2 shots for Yellow Owl. Joel at the line, first shot up and good. Yellow Owl now with 20 points in the game to go with 4 rebounds and 4 assists. 9 of 13 shooting from the field. And Joel's second shot, good again. Yellow Owl now with 21. Tristan Holmes has 22, hitting those back-to-back threes for Southern Oregon. Holmes going to drive down, and Heeb draws the charge. Holmes ran right over him, and Heeb draws the charge. I'll tell you, the kid from Wilsonville can play defense. He always gets the assignment, and I'll tell you, Tyler Heeb draws the charge. And Tech will put the ball in play. Fink brings it to the front court to Yellow Owl. Yellow Owl drives down, turns, gets it back to Van Kirk. A little 7-footer, short off the rim. Rebound, Yellow Owl. Yeah! Joe Yellow Owl puts it back up and in. He now has 23 to lead all scorers. Holmes to the front court for Southern Oregon. Terminates his dribble, goes to Desaulnier in the corner, brings it out to Kenny Meyer out on top. Meyer back to Holmes. Holmes holds the ball, guarded by Heeb. Now comes to the right-hand side to Connor Carroll. Now back out. They lob it inside. Then the big guy knocks Weber down. Backed right into him, and they're going to foul Weber out of the game. Weber's going to foul out of the game. I mean, the guy backed in and knocked Weber over. And so Weebs will foul out of the game. And Chris Faust will come into the game for Oregon Tech. I mean, Hunt, he was standing flat-footed, Weber was, and Hunt backed right into him and knocked him down. So Weber fouls out of the game with 2 points to go with a couple of rebounds and an assist. Shot on the way up and good by Hunt. Hunt's going to be a load for the next 3 years. The freshman from New Zealand. And Tyler Heeb comes out to a nice round of applause. So you've got Van Kirk, Halter, Fink, Yellow Owl, and Faust in the lineup for Tech. One more shot for Cook. Up, good, made them both. That's 87-71. Fink will bring the ball to the front court for Tech. Gives it up to Yellow Owl. Yellow Owl on the dribble, back to Fink. Fink back to Yellow Owl. Yellow Owl holds the ball back to Fink. Fink's going to drive down, put a little teardrop in the lane, short off the rim again, but Fink gets his own rebound. Gets the ball knocked over here, and it'll go out of bounds. We'll go back to Oregon Tech. So 27 on the shot clock, 4:14 on the game clock. Halter puts the ball into Fink. Parnell calling out a play, wants Fink to set it up, spread the court a little bit here. Almost looks like the old Carolina four corners, but it's really not. Fink's going to drive straight down the middle, kicks it over in the corner for Halter for a three. Got it! So Thunder Snow finally, after only going 1 for 7, is now up to 2 for 8. Driving to the hoop and laying it up and in is Tristan Holmes, the sophomore out of North Medford. And it's 90-73. Down to 3:40 to go. And once again, Tech's going to spread the floor, run some time off that clock. To Halter, now to Yellow Owl. Yellow Owl on the dribble. He's going to pull up, foul line extended to the right, shot no good. And a rebound pulled off by Southern Oregon. Kenny Meyer bounces, gets it way out on top to Cook, doesn't shoot. Now over to Connor Carroll, back to Cook, lay it up, Rue, and in. Went around and down for Hunt. He's now got 19, 90-75 with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in the game. On the dribble, bounce pass down low to Van Kirk, lay it up and in. 92-75 Tech. And Holmes will come the other way. Holmes on the dribble against Faust. Count the basket, and he's fouled by Faust. Tristan Holmes now with 24 in the game. He has been a terror here in the second half for Southern Oregon. He will come in and Faust will come out. That was the third foul on Chris Faust. Tyler Heeb back in, and you know that he's going to be guarding Tristan Holmes. Holmes with trying to go for the three-point play, and he's got it. And it's 92-77. 27 points in the game for Tristan Holmes. We got timeout, 92-78 Tech. We'll return.
At Klamath
Second half for Tristan Holmes. Mike, he's really kept them in the game.
He really has. It's
got
been
him
his
back
half.
in. Yeah. All right, full court pressure put on to get the ball in to Yellow Owl. Joel on the dribble against DeSaulnier. And a bad pass, and it's intercepted, but Fink gets it back, and then Fink is hit, and no foul called on DeSaulnier, and they go down, the ball knocked out of bounds, they give it back. Wow. Where was that? I mean, Fink almost lost his head, and no whistle. Wow. 92-78. Look to get it in, and they do get it into the big guy. He rolls it up, missed the shot, and the rebound cleared off by Beard. Beard passes it ahead to Yellow Owl. Joel in the front court gets it right here on the left side to Heeb. Tyler with the ball back to Yellow Owl. And they're just, it's almost a slugging match out there. Down to 2:20 remaining in the game, and you can hear the crowd. Fink with the ball, give it back to Beard. Beard, a little 5-footer good. Ryan Beard makes it 94-78, and Beard now in the game has got 6. All right, Connor Carroll gives it out to Hunt. Now to Tristan Holmes, now back to Hunt. Scoop it to the hoop, roll it up. Nice play by the freshman as he rolls it up and in. And Tech needing to take the ball out. Nobody was back there to put it in bounds, and they do get it in bounds to Fink, who gives it back to Halter, who forgot he was supposed to inbound the ball for a moment. And now to Yellow Owl, and Yellow Owl is hammered by Kenny Meyer. Kenny Meyer pickup. There have been a lot of fouls that haven't been called here in about the last minute. 94-80 is the score. The lead is 14, and that's going to put Joel Yellow Owl at the line for 2 shots. Both teams will be shooting 2 with any foul remaining. That's not just an offensive. Shot by Yellow Owl is good. Joel's got 24. 10 for 15 from the floor for Joel Yellow Owl. 5 rebounds, 4 assists with his 24 points. And at the foul line, he's 3 for 4 as he missed the last one. 95-80 with 1:40 to go. Tristan Holmes in a hurry, comes to the front court, loses the handle on the ball, almost lost it, turned, put up a little 8-footer, good. On the timeout, Southern Oregon, 1:33 to go. 95-82 Tech. It's not over. We'll be back.
Making plans to watch.
We're up 25 at the half. We led 31 in the first half. And they've cut it down, and Yellow Owl takes the inbounds back to Halder, and now to Mitch Fink. Nice play by Mitch. He's going to drive around, kick it over to Halder. Halder now has it. Halder comes back out to Mitchell Fink. Southern Oregon really going after him. Yellow Owl double team. Going to go down, get it over to Heeb, and out to Mitch Fink. Holds the ball down to 1:10. Heeb's going to drive it down to Halder. Lay-in, missed the lay-in, tipped it back up and in. Wow. And 97-82. Tristan Holmes comes down into the front court, puts up a shot. No, but he's fouled on the play by Beard. Or no, it's not Beard. It's going to be Halder. Halder's going to pick up the personal foul. And that will be his 4th personal foul. Tech has committed 24 fouls in the game. Southern Oregon 16. Holmes at the line, first shot, up in the air, no good. The lead is 15. First half went so well for Oregon Tech. The second half's been almost a brawl here. Second shot good by Holmes. He's now got 30 points in the game. Had only 6 at halftime. 24 in the second half. Yellow Owl gets it down to Beard, put up a little jump shot along the baseline, missed a little 6-footer. Shots that we don't normally miss. 14-point lead with 45 to go. Now Kenny Meyer kicks it over, and Halder takes it away. Long pass up to Joel Yellow Owl. Yellow Owl's going to go, lay it up and in. And it's 99-83 in favor of Tech. Tristan Holmes going to come down, go around the other way, and we got a whistle and a foul on Tyler Heeb. That's going to send Holmes to the line for 2 shots. Holmes 10 of 13 at the line. He's got 5 rebounds, 2 assists to go with these 30 points. That very possibly is a career high for Tristan Holmes. 24 of those here in the second half. First shot by Holmes is good. And he'll have one more. Holmes' second shot, good again. 99-85. Shot clock is dead. Game clock has 22 seconds to go. And long pass cross court to Halter. Halter will hold the ball, get it out, and they're just going to let it go. That's going to be your final score. Oregon Tech 99, Southern Oregon 85, and the Hooters sweep Southern Oregon here tonight. We'll be back with the player of the game, Applebee's, and the Klamath Falls Subaru post-game show. Back.